I'm thrilled to welcome the star of Shyam Singha Roy, Nani, an actor I've always wanted to interview. Hi, Nani. Congratulations
Hi,
on the success of the film.
thank you, Shilpa. Thank you.
The film has grossed almost 50 crores in theaters, which is a great achievement considering COVID slash ticket prices in Andhra and also the fact that it's already streaming.
True. Yeah, very happy.
Chiranjeevi Garu invited you over. He made a heartwarming video with you as well. Your wife and sister tweeted about the film, and in fact, it's one of the films that has been trending on Netflix as well. What has been the reaction so far?
It's overwhelming actually. It came out on Netflix on 21st of January, and since the release of the film itself, my phone haven't stopped ringing, and so many messages on social media, personally, people calling me and saying, and so obviously around Jan 10th or something, it started slowing down because the theaters and the new films started coming up. And on Jan 21st, again, boom, when it came on Netflix. And I think everyone who wanted to catch it in theaters and who couldn't, I think they got to watch it on Netflix. So again, since then it started and now hasn't stopped yet. So there's so much of praise for the film, for every single department, every actor. And I'm so happy and so glad, very, very happy for my team.
The fact that it's streaming, and especially the last couple of years, do you think that now Telugu films are no longer seen as just that? It is seen as more national or even global, perhaps, if you've got reactions from all over?
Yes, I think it's that started happening long time ago itself with Bahubali and all making such big impact in North India and everywhere else. I think everybody's really looking towards Telugu cinema, and we have been consistently delivering some great content too. And I'm so happy Sham also joined that list. And now, thanks to OTT and generally people being aware of of what's happening in other languages and which film is good through social media. Somebody watches and posts it on social media. Everyone wants to watch it, and they know where to go to, and then immediately there's a source they can actually sit at home and watch it in an OTT. So all this made it easier for the boundaries to blur. So now I think anything which has great content speaks for itself, and no need to push it or promote it extra also when the word of mouth is so strong, and that's what happened with Shyam Singha.
Well, yes, social media has been an absolute game changer. In addition to all the praise you've been receiving, fans have also been dissecting the film. Cinephiles have really been delving into the details, such as the Satyajit Ray tributes in the film, details about your look, the location, etc. How does it feel when, your film is really under the microscope? Do you get nervous or is it a proud feeling?
Particularly when you have a great film in hands, I think it's a great feeling. It's proud because all those little details people are noticing and then mentioning it. And then so many times we do our 100% on location, but we don't really expect everyone to catch everything, everyone to understand everything. So we'll think that we did this 10 things, at least five if they get noticed, then our day is made. But when films like Shyam Singha Roy with the solid story which really involves you from the first frame till the last frame, you automatically tend to see all those little details which we really worked on. And when everybody is talking about all those details which we didn't really think that everyone will notice, we're very extremely happy. It kind of actually motivates us to work harder and to focus on the small details in our further films too.
Well, the film, a part of it is set in Calcutta. Your character also is, some of it is based on Raja Ram Mohan Roy. As I spoke about the Satyajit Ray tributes, I'm curious to know what has been the reaction from the Bengali audience.
Oh, it's been amazing. I've seen a lot of tweets and comments under the videos and under any clips we post about the film. There are a lot of people who are, typing it in Bengali and saying their reviews about the film. And then I've seen some reviews also on YouTube where, few of the Bengali reviewers reviewed the film. And my biggest fear was I was speaking in Bengali. For Telugu audience and all, they don't know how authentic the Bengali is, but Bengali audience can figure it out, right? If there is an accent difference or something, and particularly when the reviewers and everyone mentioned that the Bengali spoken in the film was very authentic, so we felt quite relieved, and I think everyone loved the film. Every comment coming from Bengali audience has been great, and they're really celebrating the film, and which is we really didn't expect them to own the film so much, and we're so happy with the reaction.
Well, that's very exciting to hear, especially you're no longer seen as a Telugu star, but actually as a national star. Would you like films now to stop being remade, or perhaps just being dubbed, or perhaps would you want to star in the Hindi remakes of your own films going forward?
Not really. I'm not really looking at it. I just go with the flow, and then see, for example, like a film like Shyam Singha Roy. I know so many people up north who have watched the original with the subtitles and loved the film. So if there is a script which is based in north or needs to be done in Hindi, I don't see a point, because right, like we were speaking, when there's great content, now we have so much, so many sources that we reach out to all kinds of audience. So for now, concentrating on South, and I hope all my films are remade in Hindi with a very good actor. But maybe there will be some film which might make me do it in Hindi too. And I know, you never know.
Well, we're looking forward to that for sure. For those of you who don't know, it's actually Nani's film Jersey, which has been remade in Hindi with a film starring Shahid Kapoor. And Nani, you received so much praise for Jersey. After that, would you say it's for Shyam Singha Roy, or on par? Would you say it's comparable?
Yes. Shyam Singha Roy. After Jersey, everyone thought that to do something so special will take a long time. But I'm happy that Shyam Singha Roy was quite immediate after Jersey in that terms, because very rarely you get to do some great films which are liked by different audience from every state and every language. So I think I got lucky with a great script.
You also got lucky with the fact that it's a double role. You played a filmmaker in the current generation. That's Vasu. I think that's based on the director Rahul, and then you have the past life one, which is Sham. And of course, you are known for your performances, how you keep it real, how you keep it natural. What were the cues from the director that helped you perform these two different characters?
Uh, the script itself was so clear. Like the way he worked on the script, and how the way he mentioned all those little details in between the dialogues in the script itself made my job easier. Not just my job. I think every department. The reason every department excelled so well in Sham Singh Roy, take art department, Avinash or Sanu John Varghese, cameraman, or Mickey Jamier, or the actors. I think the reason they delivered such a great output is because they because of the script, because it was so clearly written, and the vibe and the mood which we need to crack on screen was so clear by the reading script itself. So Rahul is someone who really talks less on location. He's a very silent guy, because he has his script clear and ready. So I think he never really saw the need to talk so much. And then we were all on the same page the moment we read the script. So that is how it happened.
Well, he let the script and the movie speak for itself. So I think that's fair. Nani, you are known as a natural star, and we have Sai Pallavi next to you. She's also a very raw performer, and I hear that she wanted to be even rawer in this film. The two of you, of course, have worked to great success in MCA, and I think this is your second film together. How was the equation on sets? Now, are you guys better friends now from 5 years ago?
Yeah, definitely we are 100% better friends, because that was our first film, and then we really bonded well with that film. And even though we haven't done any film in between, we always stayed in touch. Once in a while, Pallavi sees something of mine, some film of mine, and she messages me, and then I see something and I message Pallavi. And when we even while we did MCA, we used to talk, telling each other that we need to do something amazing when we come back next together. And we are lucky that script like Shyam Singha Roy came up, and then it was so perfect for both of us, particularly to there was not even an option to think about when we were thinking about Rosie's character. It should be Sai Pallavi. The character was like that, and we're so glad now. I think everyone who watched the film will agree with that. And through the process of Shyam Singha Roy, we became closer, and I think now it's a big responsibility on us. Whatever we do next together, it should be above Shyam Singha Roy. So that's a big challenge.
Well, I also like the kind of circularity of the film. The end has a satisfying tie up to something that happened before, and in that way, it was rather, it provided some closure for the audience. How was the mood on the sets when you were shooting that particular scene? It's been receiving a lot of praise. How was the mood on the sets that day?
You'll not believe that that was the first scene me and Pallavi shot together, and that is a climax scene. And by then we haven't shot the Sham and Rosie portions, so it was for us it was a big challenge because and it's an extremely emotional scene, and we have to get all of that emotion into that one scene of their past life of Sham and Rosie, how they feel, and so many hundreds of things going through their head and heart. And that was a very big challenge. And the day, and without experiencing how the world of Sham and Rosie will be, we even know the story and the script, but even though we haven't seen it or felt it because we didn't do it yet. So when we did the climax itself, we knew that we are ending the film on an epic note, and the last scene, which is supposed to be the scene, did deliver that impact. So we were very happy, and it actually kind of motivated us to, you know, before going for Sham and Rosie's part, that scene actually gave us what to expect from Sham and Rosie's part. So actually, it helped us to understand their emotion and their relationship better.
Well, it's so interesting that that was the first scene that you shot, considering the emotional depth. But both of you, effortless performers, I'm sure it was easy for you. Unfortunately, now my time's up. Thank you so much, Nani, for talking to me. It's been an absolute
Thank you.
pleasure. I can't wait to see what you have next.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.